A 52-year-old bureaucrat dies and wakes up as the villainess in his daughter's favorite Otome game. Using his dad's wisdom and life experience, he turns the story upside down in ways no one expected. Stick around to see this hilarious and heartwarming isekai unfold. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss any episode recaps. Kenzaburo Tandabayashi, a 52-year-old bureaucrat, gets hit by a truck and wakes up as Grace Auvergne, the villainess from his daughter Hinako's favorite Otome game, Magical Academy, Love and Beast. But instead of acting cruel like Grace is supposed to, Kenzaburo's natural politeness keeps slipping through, confusing everyone around him. Thanks to watching Hinako play the game, Kenzaburo tries to role-play as the villainess toward the protagonist, Anna Doll, but he just can't bring himself to be mean. Instead, Grace ends up chatting pleasantly with Anna, and the two actually become friends on their way to the entrance ceremony at the Royal Magic Academy. Soon after, Virgil Virch, the crown prince and one of Anna's love interests, approaches them and also befriends Anna. After the ceremony, Anna even sits next to Grace in class and encourages her to do her best, something the real villainous Grace would never have received. Meanwhile, Virgil and Auguste Lyon are discussing new student council members, and Virgil casually recommends both Grace and Anna. At lunchtime, the students are supposed to serve themselves, something many of the noble kids aren't used to. But after seeing Grace confidently carry her food and politely compliment the chefs, the others follow her lead. Her calm attitude changes the atmosphere instantly. Grace and Anna are then introduced to the boys of the student council, the game's love interests, who are surprised to see Grace supporting Anna instead of antagonizing her.
平民を生徒会に加えるなんて、学園の伝統を汚す行いですわ。とか言い出すと思ったんだが。そっちか!
Grace even promises to help Anna with etiquette, and both girls end up joining the council. Later, during practical magic lessons, Grace and Anna show impressive talent. Another student, Tsuchi, becomes jealous and summons a giant golem, but it goes out of control. Grace quickly steps in and stops it, and Tsuchi gets sent to the teacher for his reckless stunt. Meanwhile, Grace's clumsy maid-in-training, Josette, reflects on the day Grace's personality suddenly changed. She remembers breaking a teapot and panicking, thinking she'd be punished or replaced. Instead, Grace reassured her, offered sweets, and treated her kindly. Later, Grace and Josette visit a blacksmith to repair the teapot and ask him to craft an abacus. With the abacus, Grace breezes through the student council accounting assignments and even helps Anna with hers. Kenzaburo keeps forgetting he's supposed to be a villainess and naturally shifts into helpful bureaucrat mode.
私の婚約者もしかして国家にとって有用すぎでは
After that, Auguste and Richard Verseau have a duel to determine who's strongest, ending in a draw. A moment later, a Miyama stag beetle lands on Auguste. Grace calmly picks it up and uses magic to return it to the forest instead of harming it. Richard then takes Grace, Anna, and Virgil to the Academy's secret vault, filled with old weapons and armor. He cracks pun-filled jokes about everything, which Grace doesn't find funny, so she fires back.
ならば、さらに政権と被権を私たち生徒会が手にするならば、覚悟が必要ですわね。それは、悪党どもを一斉検挙するまで、後には引けんという名状。
Impressing him. The next day, Anna gets discouraged after Lambert Balance, the treasurer, brags about finishing his work faster than she did. Lucas Vierge, Virgile's younger brother, steps in and explains that Lambert sees Anna as a friendly rival, not an enemy. Feeling better, Anna completes her tasks even faster the next day. Grace gives Lambert an abacus to help him work more efficiently.
君がそこまで言うのなら教わってあげてもいいでしょう
And also gifts one to Lucas, who plays with it like a toy. Finally, Kenzaburo decides that even though he's stuck as the Villainess, he'll continue helping others, just like he did in his old life. A month after the school year begins, the students finally get to summon their beasts. They've all been incubating their beast eggs, since real magic lessons can't start until each student has their partner. Anna summons a wind attribute Pegasus. Auguste gets a fire Garuda. Virgile summons a wind griffin. And then Grace steps up and summons an ancient dragon with both fire and water attributes, something everyone thought was impossible. The entire class is stunned. Meanwhile, back in Japan, Hinako and her mother, Mitsuko, visit Kenzaburo in the hospital. He's alive, but still unconscious. When they get home, Hinako notices her TV and game console are on, and frozen, with the controller and remote totally unresponsive. Then she sees it. Her father's mind is inside the Otome game world as Grace. When she tells Mitsuko, her mom surprisingly believes her.
お父さんの意識はこのゲームの中に入ってるんだよ。
なるほど、わかったわ。
早っ。
And together, they check the game data to confirm that Grace is now Kenzaburo. Hinako can see everything from Grace's viewpoint and even influence major events. In fact, she helped summon Orion, the dual attribute dragon, by combining the mana of both Kenzaburo and Grace. She even discovers she can reach into the TV as if it's a portal. With no other option, Hinako and Mitsuko decide to keep playing in hopes of bringing Kenzaburo home. Grace names the dragon Orion, and magic lessons begin. Orion is insanely powerful, but it can only use one attribute at a time, fire or water, never both together. During class, Grace explains that another soul merged with hers, which helps everyone understand her sudden change in personality. She doesn't reveal her true identity, which makes Hinako sigh in relief. The principal recommends her for the upcoming magic exhibition, and although Grace is hesitant, she agrees. Hinako learns she can switch Orion's attributes manually and realizes the only thing she can do is help control Orion and nudge Kenzaburo forward in the story. Later, Grace and Anna head to the library to research beasts and magic. Francette Mercure from the drama club secretly spies on them for inspiration and is overwhelmed by how wholesome their friendship is. Grace also meets Pierre Jameau, the student council secretary and Virgile's loyal attendant. Pierre worries because Virgile hasn't called for him in a while. Instead of scolding him like the original Grace would, Kenzaburo gently reassures him, saying Virgile probably doesn't want to overwork him. Pierre shows them his beast, a water gargoyle named Pollux. When he nervously asks about Grace's marriage arrangement with Virgile, Grace calmly replies that nothing is certain until it actually happens. Virgile, who overhears them, suddenly appears and offers to train Anna in wind magic. Seeing an opportunity to act like a villainess, Grace asks Anna to become her assistant after training, and Anna happily accepts.
私がグレイス様のサポートを。わかりました。
Grace, Anna, Richard, and Auguste begin training for the magic exhibition. During practice, a dragon skeleton monster appears out of nowhere and attacks. Richard and Auguste hold it off while Grace and Anna are told to bring help. Instead, Grace uses their magic circles and her magic fande, a combination wand and fan, to transform their beasts into magical weapons. Together, they take down the monster. Back at school, a barrier is placed around the campus so magic stays contained. and Grace continues training Anna, who improves rapidly. One evening, Hinako notices the screen glitching into an 8-bit style. 3 girls, Violet Corbeau, John Moineau, and Moran Chouette, appear and try to spread nasty rumors about Anna. Grace calmly warns them to watch what they say. During the next student council meeting, the boys discuss how unusual and impressive it is for first-year students like Grace and Anna to participate in the magic exhibition. Lucas reminds Grace that while the student council fully accepts Anna as her partner, not everyone in the academy does. Soon after, Violet, John, and Moran corner Anna and try to pressure her into giving up her role as Grace's assistant. Anna refuses and passionately declares her loyalty to Grace. Her sincerity moves both Kenzaburo and Hinako watching through the TV. Grace then steps in, apologizes for any misunderstandings, and gently encourages the girls to get along despite their different backgrounds.
アンナ、それにジョーヌさん、ビオレさん、マロンさん。はい。これからも学園の仲間として仲良くしていただけると嬉しいですわ。もちろんです。
Grace's father, Leopold Auvergne, returns home after hearing that his daughter fell off her horse. Worried, he brings her a wooden rocking horse, a gift the real Grace adored as a child. Kenzaburo knows this Grace is supposed to throw a tantrum for receiving something too childish, but instead, he gently accepts the gift and even says she'll pass it on to her cousin Francois. Auvergne and the household staff are stunned by how kind and mature Grace has become. Later, Grace and Josette visit the same blacksmith as before and find him in the middle of a spinning top match with Auvergne. Kenzaburo learns a bit more about the Auvergne family's past and even joins the game, easily winning thanks to his skill with tops. The next day, the magical exams begin, and even Kenzaburo's own family starts noticing how different Grace seems.
どうする？お父さん元の体に帰ってきてもお嬢様が抜けなかったら。
それは勘弁してほしいっす。
During the tournament, both Grace and Anna show impressive growth. They summon their familiars to hit moving targets, but the magic instructor suddenly fuses the targets into one massive beast-like figure. Fire proves useless, so Grace, with Hinako's help, switches Orion to water mode, and together she and Anna take it down. Auvergne watches proudly. Anna, meanwhile, reveals she's gained some weight from earlier dieting attempts, deciding she prefers exercising over eating less.
食べられる時に食べる、それが平民の心構えだから、やっぱり食べます。食べた分だけ動けばいいのですから。
A week after the magic exhibition, Anna, Lucas, and Lambert visit the Auvergne estate, so Lambert can try out his custom-made wand book from Meister Waltz. As they enjoy sweets, Kenzaburo silently debates which romantic path would be ideal for Anna, thinking Lambert might actually be the most suitable due to his humble, noble background. With summer vacation approaching, Grace invites Anna to spend it at the Auvergne estate to learn more about high society customs. That night, Grace dreams of Kenzaburo finding the real Grace trapped in a cage and trying to free her. The next morning, Anna and Josette wake Grace up. Anna has decided to work at the estate as a maid. Hinako notices that this is completely outside the game's original routes. Normally, Anna either stays in the dorms or returns home. Anna begins learning the household system. She meets Matilda, Grace's hairdresser, who can only use basic fire magic, but still manages to serve the mansion well. Later, the head maid Olive explains the structure of the Auvergne estate and its 300-servant workforce. At the end of the day, Grace arrives dressed in a maid uniform, asking Anna what she thinks of the estate. Anna replies that it might look luxurious to outsiders, but to her, it feels like a place full of learning and community. Grace praises her answer and confidently says Anna will become a noble someday. Later, Grace and Anna head to the secret vault to meet the student council. But when Lucas solves a Rubik's Cube sitting on a pedestal, all the boys suddenly vanish. Stepping outside, Grace and Anna realize they've been transported into the Labyrinth of Trials, a puzzle-filled event where they must solve riddles with one boy at a time. Trial 1. With Virgil. Grace uses Orion's fire and water attributes to heat water in a small tank, creating a bath. The solution to the puzzle. Virgil returns to the cube. Trial 2. With Lambert. A classic Sphinx riddle trial. Each participant must stand on a number of legs that match the riddle's answer while shouting it. They all succeed. Hinako explains that this labyrinth is actually a bonus minigame in the original Otome title, one most players skip because solving the cube is notoriously hard. Trial 3. With Pierre. Pierre must create an ice barrier at a high-altitude ring so sunlight can be focused to ignite a torch, but he's terrified of heights. Orion steps in and uses water magic to complete the challenge safely. Trial 4. With Richard, Auguste, and Lucas. A reenactment of the North Wind and the Sun. Richard attempts a performance using a taiko drum, but his singing is awful. Grace steps forward instead, using Kenzaburo's rhythm game and karaoke experience to sing the ending theme of Galaxy Express 999. Her performance draws Lucas out and completes the trial. Afterward, Orion, guided by Hinako, grabs the Rubik's Cube and breaks it apart to make it easier, but the cube automatically resets. It can't be cheated. Finally, Anna solves the cube herself, restoring everyone back to the secret vault. Grace and Josette visit Anna's home, where Anna's family runs a warm, bustling bakery. Anna's mother immediately recognizes who Grace is, despite her attempt to stay low-key. Grace soon reunites with Anna outside, and together they help a little boy stuck in a tree by combining Anna's wind magic and Grace's water magic to create a fun ice slide. The whole town watches, impressed, until Anna proudly reveals Grace's identity, leaving Grace completely flustered. Later at the academy, Grace is put in charge of organizing the upcoming Academy Festival. Since Anna is the first-year valedictorian, Grace lets her choose the class activity. Anna decides on a play about a prince and a commoner who become friends and end up swapping bodies through a magic spell. Lucas then mentions an important festival rule, a long-standing tradition at the Academy. That night, Grace talks with her father Leopold about the festival, and he explains that he used to serve in the student council with Grace's mother, Jacqueline Auvergne, acting as the student council president. Jacqueline was actually the one who created the tradition, cross-gender casting for festival plays. Hinako, excited as a fangirl, knows the tradition's original meaning in the game and begins worrying how things will turn out. The next day, Grace and Anna begin casting the play. Anna happily accepts the lead role.
なんだろこの不安
Anna spends the entire day in the library researching and writing the script until she collapses from exhaustion. Grace quickly brings her to the nurse's office. Anna feels like she's failing everyone, but Grace gently reassures her. Wanting help, the two search for someone with theatrical experience and meet Francette, Fran.
お呼びでしょうか
While digging through old scripts, they find one written by Jacqueline herself. Hinako explains that originally in the game, Fran was Anna's best friend, but now Grace has filled that role, leaving Fran as a theatrical advisor instead. With 2 weeks left, Grace finalizes the cast. Grace as Prince Edmund, Anna as the commoner Toby, Richard as Toby's mother, Virgil as the queen, Pierre as a maid, Lucas as the fairy, Faye, Auguste as the knight Marielle, Lumber as the queen's sister, Simone, Grace practices her role as Edmund, but every time she tries acting after the body swap scene, her elegant cheat skill interferes and forces her to behave too gracefully. Frustrated, she asks Fran to revise the script so Anna can shine more. After reading Jacqueline's script, Fran suddenly realizes just how far she still has to go in theater arts. That night, Leopold tells Grace that Jacqueline plans to attend the play, adding pressure. As the festival nears, the student council boys warn Grace that they're all busy with other festival duties, so full cast rehearsals won't be possible. The festival finally begins. Grace and Anna first greet Anna's mother, then encounter a rogue golem running wild outside its authorized club area. Leopold steps in and destroys it with ease, showing why he's so respected. Afterward, Grace and Anna hurry to the student council room to prepare for the performance. The play, The Prince and the Peasant, begins, with Jacqueline in the audience. Everything goes smoothly until the body swap scene. Grace's elegant cheat skill kicks in again, making her act overly perfect and derailing her lines. Just when it seems the play will fall apart, Lucas jumps in with an improvised line that fixes the scene. Jacqueline must have foreseen this and secretly warned Lucas ahead of time. The rest of the play flows beautifully, and the performance ends in triumph. Afterward, Grace meets Leopold, who gives her a letter from Jacqueline. She had to leave for unspecified reasons. As she departs, Jacqueline confides her emotions to a mysterious floating orb of light. Hinako and Mitsuko feel disappointed that Jacqueline and Grace didn't get to talk directly, but Hinako knows what is coming next in the story. That night, Anna and the student council search everywhere for Grace so they can watch the fireworks with her, but she's nowhere to be found. As the fireworks begin, they suddenly see dual-colored explosions, a type only Grace can produce. Everyone realizes she's helping behind the scenes. Watching over the display, Kenzaburo quietly declares that his new life as the Villainess is only just beginning. And that's a wrap on today's recap of From Bureaucrat to Villainess. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an episode. Drop a comment below with your favorite moment, and I'll see you in the next video.